So we're going to move on to the edit menu. So within the edit menu, there's all the typical stuff that you can do: copy, paste, cut, undo, redo, select all, select line, split selection into lines, add cursor to previous line, next line. So all these are shortcuts. And typical type shortcuts, so indenting and toggling line comments, blocks, and so on. So you could do the same thing here if you use your keyboard shortcuts, or you could simply select over here within edit as well. So again, we've got some options here. So we've got our white space normalizer, we've got beautify on save. So this automates that beautify option. Let's see if we get rid of some of this white space. And whenever we save it, we see that we're actually getting rid of all that white space. So automatically I'm just saving it, or I can actually add in some white space. So we see that we definitely have some white space here, and when I hit save, so I was just doing Control S, same thing, saving, I see that I'm getting rid of all that excess white space, and then working that with beautify and then doing a save on that. So any additional white space that I might have, this is a great way to clean that up. So that, again, that's available. We've got the white space normalizer, trim, and the variations that we can do with the end of line as well. So we can automatically set to beautify on save. So that means that if I've got a whole bunch of excess spacing here and so on, so this should actually clean this up a little bit here. So now when I hit save, we can see that it does do that cleanup there, so it's actually not getting rid of this white space. So this is because this is between the divs there, but it does get rid of the divs at the end there, and whenever I do save it, it does update the formatting there. So it does do the beautify, and I could do an auto beautify. I can also set to auto close braces. So this is another thing that's useful. When I set to auto close braces, any one of these brackets, I'm auto closing. If I disable that, then we see that it's not actually auto closing. So then this is one of those personal preferences. So if you like to have them closing up, then you can set it to auto do that. And if you don't want to have it, then you don't have to turn that on as well. So again, with the showing of the code hints, so here if you want to see all the different code hints that are available, so that's another option there under edit, and the line comments and so on. So there's quite a lot of options you can turn on and turn off as well. So the next lesson, I'm going to look at that one over here, that quick edit, which is one of the really cool things that you can do again with your brackets application. So it's coming up in the next lesson.